and welcome to Our Health. We're very fortunate in the city of Montgomery to have Faulkner University, and they've got a health sciences department that's growing daily. Our guest today is Sarah Housley, and you are the director of Cradle to Independence program in the Department of Health Sciences.
Yes, well, we actually are in the College of Education, but we are close to that College of Health Sciences as well, because our program is seeking to really meet a need in our community as far as education goes, and couple that with therapies and things like that, so that it's really comprehensive.
Okay, so we're saying cradle.
Yes.
That means once the person's born, they're in that cradle?
Yes.
That's where you start to be involved?
Yes. So we have a proven record of providing services to our community through our Center for Therapy and Research. And, they started out as an autism clinic and then have expanded their services. They now provide speech, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and even mental health counseling.
My goodness.
To folks as old as, I believe they start serving at 3 weeks old, all the way until I think their oldest patient has been maybe in their mid-70s. And so this is kind of following that same...
That's a long trail.
It is a long trail, but the idea of providing lifelong services, so many times you get bounced from one provider to the next, or maybe one provider's over here and one's over there, and you end up juggling lots of appointments, and keeping everybody on the same page can be tough.
This is targeting autism.
It is targeting developmental disabilities, including autism.
Okay.
Yes.
All developmental disabilities.
Yes.
So at 3 weeks, we already know there's some developmental disabilities.
There can be signs, even if a couple finds out that their baby has Down syndrome, they will know in utero. So, so these services starting early is the goal. Now we are, a very budding program, which means that we're going to start in one place and then grow from there instead of trying to put it all together at once. Very excited about what we're working on. Okay,
so give me an example of a person comes to you and then you take them out as a client and then you start to work with them at that point, and you stay with them how long? As long as it's needed?
As long as they'll stay with us. So we have two programs that really fall under the Cradle Through Independence umbrella.
Okay.
The first one is providing inclusive educational experiences for children and young adults from age 0 through 21, kind of following the same model as the
Standard
public schools.
Education.
Yes,
right.
Special education. And that program will have those integrated therapy services in it. So
that would be like physical therapy or occupational therapy.
Because what we know is that those services being provided,
it's a whole program.
In the environment. It's not just about servicing the child, but it's teaching the teacher, it's teaching the peers, teaching the family. Everyone is learning in real environments what they can do to support this child and what that child has to offer in those settings. So that's the first program.
Wow.
The other program, which will serve ages 18 to 35-ish, is called Bridge, and that is going to be a post-secondary program for individuals with developmental disabilities. So they would come to Faulkner, they'd have an individualized plan. There will be a residential track for individuals from 18 to 25 who would like to live on campus and have a peer mentor and get that campus experience. And then there will also be a non-residential track. That's the one that goes up to 35. So it's really about job skills. They'll take some traditional college courses, some Bible classes, get that college experience, while also having some specialized instruction on things that will help them take the next step in their own career.
So at 35, they become fairly independent at that point.
That's the hope.
That's your key.
But we recognize that that's not everyone's journey.
No, I know.
That some folks, and so, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm hoping that once we get this part up and running, that there would be some opportunities for us to provide some services beyond 35, that we could expand a little bit. But that's way in the future. Okay,
well, you did say on the onset that we're looking at from 3 weeks old up to 70 years old.
Yes.
So a person with some kind of a developmental problem, they obviously, do they tend to have a shorter lifespan?
Depending, it's possible. It just depends on what that diagnosis is, and even sometimes the diagnosis is very different.
Tell me about it.
Among just different factors at play. So we just really want to support individuals and their families in fully just becoming who they want to be. They should have that opportunity just the same as you and me. Yes.
Sarah, thank you for what you're doing. We're going to have you come back again. I'm going to have Virginia, who co-hosts the show, to talk more about the program, because it's exciting, and we want to find out when Virginia talks to you about things we can do as a community and how people get involved with the program.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Great. Another great thing coming out of Faulkner. We'll be right back right after this.